Good evening, ma'am.
Good evening, girls. Good evening.
Good evening, ma'am.
Yes. Why today where is strength is so less? Only 39 students are joined. Is there any
Miss,
reason?
tell me now.
Harika, mute yourself, Harika. Okay. So yesterday, where did we stop our class? Yes. So where did I stop yesterday?
As if switch statement, ma'am.
Yes, else if. Okay. So what was the drawback with nested if else? Neha? Two Nehas are here. B Neha and Neha Maklur. So what are the drawbacks of nested if else? No one? Okay. So understood now. Control statements are of how many types, guys? How many types of control statements we have? Three types of control
Three
statements.
types, ma'am.
Yes, what are those? Conditional statements.
Conditional,
Yes,
looping,
yes,
jumping.
jumping. Under conditional statements, we are getting if, simple if else, nested if else. Okay, now these are the things we learned yesterday, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. Why we are learning again, even though they are like, I could do many operations in with the nested if else. There was a certain ambiguity when we are dealing with the nested if else, because if it is one statement means no problem. When we are writing under if or else, only one statement means there is no requirement of writing open and close brace. You got it clear, right, by yesterday's class?
Yes, ma'am. Yes,
When we
ma'am.
are writing more than one statement, then I am going to consider it as a block of statements. Means more than one means I have to keep that open and close brace. Okay, fine. When we are writing more number of if else's in one, like nested if, like 10 nested if else in one within the one within the one, and each and every if block is containing more than one statement means there will be nearly like 20 to 30 open and close braces. So whenever I am closing those braces, somewhere it reads a programmer, it gives to and like an ambiguity means what, which where it is going to match, like this is a small inner if else, inner if brace or open where I have to close. This means some sort of ambiguity means no proper matching will be found, means it leads to somewhat complexity rises over there. When we are closing, we will open, but we have to close that braces properly. Improper closing of braces will lead to an error again. So this is there will be an ambiguity. In order to overcome the drawback, we are going to come up with a new technique that is called switch statements. Got it clear, everyone? Why we are coming to switch statements? Is there any doubt here? No, na?
No, ma'am.
Okay, fine, good. So now we are going to learn today about switch statement, switch case. So switch case is a multi-way decision making statement. How could I call switch as a multi-way decision statement? So when we are dealing with nested if else, I could see here more else. Okay, now means what? Many conditions have been imposed when I am writing nested if else. The same thing I could write in an easy manner by using the switch statement. Okay, same thing, whatever I write under if conditions, here I am going to do under nested if else, same thing I'll be implemented with the help of switch case. Means here I have to see here, everyone could see the screen, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, very good. Very good. When we are dealing with the switch case statement, it is a multi-way decision making, I have told you, sorry. It is a multi-way decision making statement. So here, okay. When I See, this is the syntax of a switch case statement. Okay, and you have to go thoroughly with the switch case. So, when you are writing switch case means what? It is a substitute for, I have told you, switch case statements are a substitute for a long if statements. When we are writing more number of ifs means, I could call it as a long if statements. I'll be getting confused. Okay, now see, has more flexibility and clearer format than else if ladder. We are writing more number of means there will be a confusion in opening and closing. Opening is well, but whenever I am closing, I don't know know where to close. So in order to overcome that, switch case has come into an existence. Here I could write how many number of conditions if I want to write, I could write. But here I am not going to write only one with only one single brace. I am going to finish all those conditions. Got it clear, everyone? Means what? There will be an ambiguity then? No, na? Are you getting my point? I need your response, please.
Ma'am, can you repeat once again?
Yeah. So what I told in nested if else means what? In a nested if else, if I am writing one if, one else, one two if and two else within that, no problem, because there are only limited this. Easily I can open and I can close them. Okay, and I can write. But when we are writing more number of if else, 10 if under if in within the if within the if, under that again I am writing else if, and each if and else block is containing more than one statement means, is it required to write this, right? ఇది రాయాలి కదా, ఓపెన్ అండ్ క్లోజ్ బ్రేస్. ఎక్కువ నెంబర్ రాసినప్పుడు ఏమవుతుందంటే నేహ, నీకు ఏ దానికి నువ్వు కరెక్ట్ గా నువ్వు క్లోజ్ చేయాలి. ఇఫ్ యు ఆర్ నాట్ క్లోజింగ్ ఇట్ కరెక్ట్లీ, దెన్ ఇట్ విల్ నాట్ గివ్ యూ ప్రాపర్ రిజల్ట్.
Yes, ma'am.
ఓకేనా? సో వాట్ హ్యాపెన్, ప్రాపర్ రిజల్ట్ ఇవ్వనప్పుడు దర్ ఈస్ నో మీనింగ్ ఇన్ రైటింగ్ దట్ ప్రోగ్రామ్. ఓకే, సో అక్కడ ఏమైతుంది, ఎక్కువ రాసినప్పుడు ఏమైతుందంటే you'll be getting unknowingly, if you want to sort it out you cannot, it will take time, means some sort of ambiguity, means what, some sort of confusion arises in the programmer's mind. So in order to overcome that, we have come with a technique. I could write same conditions in a different manner using switch case statement. It's like a substitute for an else if ladder. Clear now?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, very good. Now here, whenever I am writing switch case, you will be getting questions like this. Switch case all the time will be implemented with the two data types. Only with the two data types it deals every time. What are those means? With the integer or characters. Okay, now only. But whenever I am talking about switch case, there is no matter about, there is no word taking the float here. I will never, float is not allowed in switch case statement. So they may ask you which of the following types of data types will not be allowed in switch case statement, means what will be your answer? Float will not be allowed in the switch case. It will be accepting only the integers and characters. Float is not allowed. Okay, the float data type we are not going to use under switch case statement. Clear, everyone?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, very good. So now whenever I'm talking about syntax, syntax must and you have to follow the same theory. Switch is a keyword again. So switch is a keyword. I cannot write switch as SW, I cannot write capital switch. Okay, I have to write however it is there. I have to follow the exact syntax. Switch followed by expression means what? Here condition. Expression means what? I could take anything. Int A is equal to 5, A is equal to 3, or A is greater than B. Means I could take any expression here. You know the expression A plus B, or otherwise you can take A greater than B, A less than B, whatever the expressions according to your need you can write under this switch expression. Got clear? Yes, this is also a condition. Again, it will never be terminated by a semicolon. After switch, you shouldn't keep. I told you, when you are dealing with the for loop and what I mean to say is if conditions, it should not be terminated by a semicolon. Simply have to leave it like that. Conditions are not statements. You have to know condition is a condition. It is not a statement. Only statements are terminated by a semicolon. You have to remember this. So switch, what is its syntax? Means switch block. Whatever is enclosed between open and close brace, I could call it as a switch block. What I could call? Switch block. Okay now, so here I have told you, right? If else, under else one more condition, under if else one more condition, else if. Instead of that, here each and every else if is being replaced by case 1, case 2, case 3, case 4. How many else if conditions are there? Here I am going to replace them with the keyword called case. Clear? We'll slowly go into the program first to try to understand the syntax. Clear, everyone?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, when we are writing case means what? Case is a keyboard. Again, case is a keyboard. So I have to write here after case. This is a syntax every time. Case constant that could be 1, 2, 3, 4, or you can take or case A, case B, case C, but never case 4.5, case 2.5, case 3.5. You should not take. Why? Because which case will not allow any float data type. Okay, so here I have taken under this, here it is not a semicolon, just a colon. You have to make it clear, girls. Okay, now it is not a semicolon after case, whatever the like one after one, you could see here, it is not a semicolon, it is a just colon, followed by statements. How many number of statements if you want to write according to the your requirement, you could write, but there is no necessity of writing open and close brace here. Yes, same thing. How many number of conditions are there, like that you can write. And here default statement means what? Suppose like if you go for a hotel. So for an hotel, if you go now, you'll order. You'll order like, he'll be giving you one menu. So menu card is nothing but cases here. Number 1 is dosa, number 2 is vada, number 3 is idli, like differently. Whatever is there in the menu, he'll read out all those things. But whichever the thing you feel like eating, that is not there. Yes? That is not there, means what? Whichever you are expecting here, like you are expecting some pani puri, that is not available. So what is the default? If nothing, whatever the thing you are expected, it is going to match with these cases. Okay, now if it is not there, at last you are going to get default statement. Better example, if you search something in Google. Okay, now whichever the word you are searching for in Google, it is not there, it is not available. So what it will be getting? Suppose you asked up something about you, whatever, like K Sumati MACS, like if she wants to know about herself, is she is a celebrity? No. So what you'll get? But you'll be getting no, nothing result is found about Sumati. Will you get that or not?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, because once after writing, if the proper information, whichever we are looking for, is not available, it is going to write some default statement here, whatever the statement. Okay, now default statement is what? It is an optional thing. ఒకసారి మీరు రాస్తారు, but it is a good way of writing. మీరు search చేసినప్పుడు గూగుల్లో మీకు ఉన్న కంటెంట్ వస్తుంది. కంటెంట్ వచ్చిందంటే మ్యాచింగ్ is found. If nothing is found, like default ఏదో ఒకటి please try again later, ఇలాంటి కొన్ని వస్తాయి కదా. It is not found right now. We will be adding it. Whatever the default messages are optional thing. Okay, we will directly here. What are the keywords I could come across? This switch means switch is a keyboard, case is a keyboard, default is also a keyboard. Clear? Yes, we are going to deal with the, see here. Here switch, case and default are keywords. Okay. Now we will go to the program. So program to print the day of a week using the switch case. Everyone could see the screen, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. First is int main, as usual we write here. I am taking here, I just want to, what is my program? I want to print the week, okay, the days of a week. So my program is to print day of the week. That is why I have taken the variable as int. Okay. So int day I have taken. Printf, enter that here which type of day it is, a runtime value or a compile time value? Day.
Time.
Runtime, because I didn't assign any value here. Okay, so now I am giving printf, enter the day from number 1 to 7. Printf statement you could write by your own anyhow. After the scanf you understood now, as this is an integer variable, I have to give %d, and it's followed by where it has to be stored, means I am giving its address by the help of an ampersand day. Clearly understood these lines? As we have come across these
Yes,
lines
ma'am.
from the beginning. Yes, now I told you just now what I told you, switch I told you. Switch is a keyboard. Now I am implementing my program using switch case, switch, and here day I am giving. Day means what? I could give an expression, otherwise I could give any number, whatever you can do. Okay, now? So I have just taken day. Clear now? Day I have taken here. So suppose when you are like, how many cases I have written here? Case 1, case 2. Totally how many number of days in a week? 7 are there. So I have taken totally 7 cases. Sorry, Monday I didn't take. Got it clear, everyone? Case 1. It is a colon or a semicolon? It is a colon. Printf, I am writing Monday. Okay, now here I am writing printf Tuesday. case 3 Wednesday, case 4 Thursday, like that I'll be writing. Whenever you are asked, like after compiling this program, if I give the number as printer, enter the day number from 1 to 7. If you have given, like in the program, if you have given 5 means what? Now the day value is assigned how much?
Friday.
Day value is assigned. What is the value day? It is taking 5, right?
Friday, ma'am.
Please make a note of it, because it has, I'm giving the values through runtime. Okay, now if I am not given, like you directly have taken like this here. Int day equal to 5 I have taken. So then I am going to skip these words because those are not required. If they are not required by want, but I want them to be in the program for future reference, what could I place here? I told you yesterday. Present it is not needed, but in future I need these two statements, but they want to be in the program, means I could insert comments here, right? Comments place చేయొచ్చా చేయకూడదా?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. Okay, now so because I have given here day equal to 5 and it is not required to take scanf statement because I have taken here value. So once day is given 5, under the place of day what value is imposed here? I could take 5. So it will come here. Case 1, it will be matching as I have taken integer expression. It will be matching case 1. 1 is equal to 5. Is this condition is matching here? 1 is not equal to 5, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, yes, it is going to break this and it is moving to the next statement. Case 2 it will come. Case 2, 2 is equal to 5. Only the numbers it is going to match. Under case what we have, whether we have 1 or 2 or 3 or 4 or 5, till it gets till its match is found, it will be continuing with the next cases. Like if else condition also we do the same thing, right? If that is true, we'll be moving to the next if block. If that is false, again we'll be moving to the next, like we'll be moving or not. Similarly, here also we do the same. So here I have given 5. I'll be coming to case 1. 1 is not equal to 5. So it will be moving to the case 2. So 2 is not equal to 5. Again, I'll be moving to the 3. 3 and 5 both are same. No, their match is not found. Again, I come to 4. 4 is also not match found. So I come, whenever I come 5, 5 is equal to 5. 5 and 5 both are same or not?
Yes.
If both are same, it is going to print a Friday. Okay, na? So Friday, then it is totally coming out of your program. And you may get the doubt, ma'am, why we have included here break statements? Did you get this doubt? Break
Yes,
is
ma'am.
needed in all the switch case statements. Why? Because suppose if I am not included break in this program, okay, na? So if I am not included, means that case is going to wind up there itself, then and there itself. Suppose you feel that I have removed here break, okay, have removed here break, and here also have removed break statement. So what happens means when the match is found, where do I find the match now? In today is 5. So when I reach to 5, I have to get only Friday as my output, right? So instead of Friday, I am going to get after 5, whatever the statements are there, whatever the cases are there, all those cases are going to be executed because here break statement is not written. Once break is written, it is going to completely end that case there itself and it is coming out of the program. Okay, coming out of switch case. Here when I am not include break means it will be displaying Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Then my program will be correct. Is it desired output?
No, ma'am.
No. So it is all the time, it is a good practice and compulsory you have to write the break statement. If you do not write break statement, whatever, suppose if I take one, like one Monday means what? If I am not included break again here, so I have to get only one means match is found at the case 1 only. Instead of that, because you think that I have not included any break statement here, instead of Monday, it will be displaying along with Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Okay, then this output goes wrong. There is no meaning in writing such many cases, right? So all the time, whenever we are writing cases, it is mandatory that we have to include a break keyword. Break is also a keyword. Okay, got it cleared everyone?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, because I am giving one program on this also, you have to try. Okay, next default statement. Suppose I have given you like number 8. I have given what is the number? I have taken number 5. Instead of that, I'll be going for some other second time run time. I have to check. I feel like compiling again. Again, I want to check output for second time. When I execute that time, I have given the value as 8. Is there any 8 case here? We have only
No,
one,
ma'am.
two, three,
Default
four,
statement,
five,
ma'am.
6, 7. No a case 8. So but still it start its race. Okay, it will traverse from case 1. It will come no match found. Case 2, no match found. Case 3, no match 4, 5, 6, 7 till it reaches 7, no found. If no matching is found, simply it will not write. Then it is a good practice. Okay, printf wrong input. Okay, default statement. If you are like just now I told you, when you are searching anything in the Google, particularly you don't get any that. It will not give any empty information. Istunda. Sorry, that content is not available right now. We'll be getting some messages, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Those are called default messages. Okay, now default means it is not compulsory. They may ask you, well, in which case default is mandatory or optional, means you could tell it as an optional, but it is a good practice of writing default statement in the switch case. Everyone understood this?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. After that, we are going to close the switch block, return 0. This is the output you could see. I have given 1 to 7, means I have entered 2. 2 means what is the match found here? 2 is the Tuesday, right?
Yes,
Yes, ma'am.
So 2 is match found here. It is going to print Tuesday. If I am not given here break, means what it will display then?
Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
Very good. Very good. Understood everyone?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, but only few are responding. Please try to interact, girls. I couldn't see your faces right. So at least your voices give me energy. Okay. Next thing is a conditional operator. Under that, your conditional operator means what? Means um, simple if condition. It is used to perform simple condition operation instead of like it is a simple if else. It is conditional operator. It is also called as ternary operator. What it is also called as ternary operator. Okay, now why it is called ternary operator means here we are going to test with the three operands only, three expressions. Okay, now we are dealing with three expressions. That is 3 is nothing but ternary here. Okay, now binary, unary, binary. Unary means only one operand. Like increment and decrements all the time I do only with one operand, right? I plus 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 I. Yes, it is a unary operator. Are you getting my point, everyone?
Yes.
Binary operator means what? A plus B. Two operands I am using. A plus B, B plus A minus B, A into B, A divided B means when I am dealing with two operands, I could call it as a binary operator because here operator is placed in between two operands. But whenever I am talking ternary operator, conditional operator is also called as ternary operator. All the time I'll be taking three operands. Okay. Yes, text expression. What is its syntax means what means whenever you are dealing with the conditional operator, what is its syntax? We are like you may getting what are the operators we are going to face under conditional operator means question mark followed by colon. This is the main thing, question mark followed by colon. So what here means, suppose here the text expression. Okay, if I take any condition here, if the condition is true, then first value will be written here. Okay, with the condition has become true, expression 1 is going to be executed. If it is false, what is going to be executed?
Expression 2.
Expression 2. Can you say that is an alternate for if else statement? No. It's an alternate for if else statement or not?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, everyone. Yes, text. If the condition is true, it is going to execute expression 1. If the condition is false, it is going to execute expression 2. Okay, so same thing here. Everyone understood with this?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, now, for example, if you want better understanding, here I am taking like, A is equal to 5, B equal to 6. Now I have to do C equal to means what I am giving condition A is A is greater than B. So A is greater than B means what? Means I am writing condition here. I am writing ternary operator. Better I'll write in the next line. So A is A
Conditions.
is greater What I have to give here, colon or semicolon? Colon. Next, B is greater. Now, here it will check the condition. Okay, I have taken A value as 5, B value as 6. So here A is greater than B. So here the condition has become true or false?
False, ma'am.
False. False means which it is going to be executed now? A or B?
B.
B. Are you getting now? See, same the condition. Here I have taken an expression here. Expression is nothing but a combination of operands and operators, right? So here A is an operand, B is an operand, and greater is an operator. So here I have taken, and here if the condition is true, suppose I have taken A as 15. Now which is going to be executed?
A is greater.
A is greater, because here the condition has become true or false?
True, ma'am.
True. Okay, now that is the thing here about conditional operator. Only the thing you have to remember, conditional operator is also called as ternary operator, and here we deal with two operators like question mark and the colon. These are the two symbols we are going to face this. Everyone understood this? Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, very good, very good. Next is about very important topic which ఈ యొక్క టాపిక్ మీ మైండ్ ని ఇలా బ్లో చేసింది. సో ఓకే, వాట్ ఈస్ మీన్ బై iteration or looping statements? Conditional statements are finished. Now the next statement is looping statements. Suppose if I ask you girls to print like welcome to Corpus coding welcome to Corpus coding class. If I ask you to print for 10 times, what will you do? I asked, there is an assignment. Welcome to Corpus coding. Girls, you have to print this particular statement 10 times. Means what is your output? How will you write program? Are you getting my point? See, what is my requirement? I asked you to print, suppose, okay, fine. Don't go for Corpus and all. Okay. Here my thing is, you want to display welcome 5 times. How many times you want to display welcome statement? 5 times.
10 times.
5 times. What will you write then? Printf.
Welcome.
Welcome. How many times you have to write?
5 times. 5 times.
5 times I have to write. Okay, fine. So, okay, this is the thing. Means what? Okay, it's 5. I could easily type. If I asked you to printf like I want in a program, I want welcome to be printed 100 times. It is possible for you to write welcome 100 times? Printf welcome, printf welcome, printf welcome, printf welcome. Is there any change in the statement?
No, ma'am.
No, because same statement repeatedly you are writing the same thing. Then it is like if it is different statement, obviously you have to write. But same statement, why this many times? Why we have to write printf, 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 printf? It's a time based thing and a more space consumption in the memory, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. So these are the drawbacks with in order to overcome like this, looping statements has come into existence. Means what? If we are doing the same task repeatedly, if there is suppose if I ask welcome to all, different times, different statement means it's well and good. But same statement many times if you want to means it comes as a drawback. Okay, now it's a time taking, it's a waste also. So overcome that, we are coming with a concept called iterational looping statements. Okay, now iterations are I could call, otherwise I could call as a looping. Looping means what? It is moving in the within this. Okay, everyone understood this? The repetition
Yes,
when it is going to be stopped means suppose I want to execute 100 welcome statements. Okay, now because before printing that, here one condition is post. Okay, now we will be knowing it very well. So here everyone understood why we are going for looping iteration. When we want to do the same task repeatedly, it is better to go for looping statements. Okay. Under looping, we had 3 types of loopings: while loop, do while, and for loop. How many types of loops are there? While loop, do while, and for loop. So first is the while loop. Okay, now while loop means what? It is the fundamental, means main looping statement. For small things, instead of going for loop, we go for looping. All types of loopings functionality are same, guys, but here depends upon our requirement. Sometimes I prefer to use while loop, and sometimes I prefer to use for loop, and sometimes I may go for do while, but their functionalities are same. Okay, so what is the syntax? While is again a keyword. While is also again a, what it is a? It is a keyword again. Okay, na? So same condition here. Whenever if you are writing in a while condition, more than one statement means block is needed. Only one statement, no block. For all the same condition is applicable. And while condition also will never be terminated by a semicolon, because the condition all the time will never be terminated by a semicolon. So while syntax is what? Brackets you have to include, circular brackets followed by statements. Do you understand the syntax here? We'll proceed with the program. Yes, very good. Now we are going with the program. So what is the program here means? Directly if you go to the program, here I told you. So I'll take a simple program for your understanding. Int main. Okay. So what is my thing? I want to print what? Sorry, while. Int I have to take one variable. Int I am taken as I equal to 1. Okay. Now I am giving condition while, I'll explain, don't worry. I is less than or equal to 10. What I have to print now? Printf. What I told you to print? Print I want to print. Suppose I want to print how many times welcome? 100 times I want to print 100. So what I want to write here?
Welcome.
Welcome. Okay, now my thing is like this. So semicolon I plus plus condition is done. So I am going to close this. After that return 0. Return 0, what for we will write in the program? Successful termination of a program. Very good. So here my program is this. With this, look, very simple program, right? So whenever I want to display 5 welcome statements, above higher I have taken like, I have taken what? So printf, welcome. How many times I have taken? If 100 means it will occupy more number of pages, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Because with the help of looping, these many lines of program is being replaced by only one single line. With one single line, I am going to finish off this program. Okay, now. So here I have written like this program. For int main, I have taken I value. Okay. So for condition, I told you now why condition. While means under that we have to take condition, right? For condition, I have to take any variable here. Without any variable, I cannot do any condition. So here I am taking 100 times, means 100 is an integer variable or not?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, that is why I have taken int I equal to 1. Okay, what is then I value becomes here 1. It is a compile time value or runtime value?
Compile time value.
Compile time value. Okay, fine. So here while I is less than or equal to 100. This has become a condition or not?
Yes, ma'am.
Condition. I told you, whenever relational operator I have told you, when we were talking about operators, all the time in the conditions, when we are posing any condition, then only these relational operators will come into existence. So here less than or equal to is a relational operator or not?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. So here 1 is I value is present. Now it is holding 1. 1 is less than or equal to 100. Condition is true or false?
True.
True.
Yes,
If that
true.
condition is true, it is going to print welcome. Okay. After that, it is going to be incremented. Now I value was 1. Later what it becomes? It becomes what? 2, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Because it is incremented by 1. I plus plus means what? 1 plus 1 is 2. So I value is now 2. 2 is less than or equal to 100. Condition is true?
True, ma'am.
Yes,
Yes,
once the
ma'am.
condition has become true, again it will enter into the while loop and print welcome. Like that till it reaches to 100. 100 is less than or equal to 100, then also the condition is true. If I have taken equal to right here, so 100 is less than or equal to 100. Condition is true or false?
True,
True.
ma'am.
True. So then it will print 100 as welcome. 100 welcome statements are finished. How I have to come out of this while loop means now again I value is incremented. Now I value instead of 100 now it is being changed. 1 is added to 100 means what it will value, what value it is going to hold now? It holds
101.
101. 101 is less than or equal to 100. Condition is true or false?
False, ma'am.
False. Everyone, it is false, right? So when it is false, it will not hold a minute in the while loop to completely comes out of the while block and returns 0 and completes this program. Clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Everyone. All first years, final years, second years, everyone understood this?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, why when it will come out of the while loop? Once the condition goes false, then it will be coming out of the while loop. If I want to print welcome statement for 1000 times, what change I could made in this program?
1 is less than or equals to 1,000.
Very good, excellent. Everyone understood this? Splendid job. Okay. I is less than or equal to 1000 means what? Like you can print 10,000 also you could take. Is there any wrong here? Nothing. Okay. Everyone understood this? Similarly,
Yes.
yes, if I want to print numbers from 1 to 10. So 1, 2, 3. If I want this welcome to be like, next line. What could I insert here?
Slash and
Very good.
function.
Yes, slash and I could insert. Finished now, everyone. Next program is like, if you want to print numbers from 1 to 10. Same thing. I have taken as 1. 1 is, I value is present, it is holding 1. Whatever the value first initially I have given, from that it starts checking its condition. 1 is less than or equal to 10. Condition is true or false? True. True means I value what it is holding present?
1.
1. So it will display, it will write 1 here. Okay, so it will write 1. I am going to show it 1. After that, now I is incremented again or not?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, I will be incremented. I becomes here 2. So 2 means what? 2 is less than or equal to 10. Condition is true or false? True.
True, ma'am.
Once it is true, now I value is being replaced 1 by 2. So what it will be the value now? 2. Like that, I could print 1 to 10 numbers. When it is going to come out of the while loop? When I value is reached to 11 means what? 11 is less than or equal to 10. Condition has become false. So it will be coming out of the while loop. Understood by everyone clearly? Please. You could message in the
Yes,
chat
ma'am.
also. Yes, very good. Akshita, are you there? Okay, today many girls, again 64, only 64 are girls are attending. Don't know on what basis. Next one is what girls means do while. Here I just want to make a little difference. Do while and while means what means? Do while is an entry condition. Means whenever I want to enter into the for loop, right? So once the condition is true, then only it is going to enter into the loop. Do you notice this? Everyone,
Yes, ma'am.
when I want to enter into the while loop, they may ask you, what is the main difference between while and do while? Okay, na? So while is an entry control statement. Before entering into the while loop, first I want to go for a condition here. Once the condition is true, then only I could enter into the while loop. Means what? It is an entry control statement. Clearly understood, everyone? Entry control statement. When we are entering, then only it will be posing as a condition. Once the condition is true, then only we are allowed into the loop. Otherwise, we are not allowed. Is there any doubt here?
No, ma'am.
No. Do while is not such case. Do while means what? It is an exit control. What means what? Like, do first I do whatever I want to do. Later I go for condition checking. First I do whatever I need. After doing that, then I am going to go for while condition. Okay, whether the condition first, like, entry while loop means suppose here I have taken as I value as, like, I have taken I value as instead of 10 have taken I less than 0. Here condition has become true or false?
False, ma'am.
False, because 1 is less than 0. Condition is false. Means what? At the beginning only I am going to pose a condition here. So when I am posing a condition at the beginning, then there is no chance of entering into the loop. Is there any chance? No, na? No. So that is why it is called entry controlled. What it is called? Entry control statement. But whenever I want to approach for the do while loop, it will not check condition first. First it will print whatever is there. Later it go for checking. Okay, na? Like, if you want to go for any movie, means what? First they'll be checking you the ticket, right? If you go for a movie without ticket, will you be allowed to the theater, into the theater? Yes or no? If you want to go for a movie without ticket, are you allowed to enter into the theater or not? Movie hall?
No,
No, means what? At the beginning, before entering only you are being checked. But whenever I am talking about do while, if you go in a for your hometown or something, you are traveling in train. So when you are traveling in train, when we are going to be checked at the entry, they are going to check our tickets. No, in the middle, the TC will come and check. Means what? By that time, we have reached to certain place. Got it cleared, everyone?
yes, ma'am.
Means what? At least minimum things, at least I will travel for a certain distance when I am in the do while, but same thing cannot be done under the while loop. Okay, now because at the entry itself it is going to check its condition, then on it will be allowed. It is very strict, but do while is not that. Do while, at least for a distance we will travel, as train example you could take. After that, if the ticket is not there, then he will be allowed outside. Here, once I do, means you will be getting more questions on this, girls. At least minimum one in the looping without any condition. At least one it is going to be printed, which means it is a do while. First it will do the task. Later it check the condition. Means one value will be automatically single statement will be displayed only by the do while. If condition goes wrong also. Do you get this point, or I want to repeat it again? Yes, Neha? Hope everyone understood. Yes. Okay. So what I could call it is, yes, Neha. Okay, fine.
Nothing.
Okay. So that is why I could call do while as an exit control statement. What I could call it as exit control, because once we do first we do all those things. After that we are going to check the condition. While condition means if the condition is wrong, nothing, because already it will be printing one statement here. Later it will realize, array, I did mistake. Means what? At last it is going to check the condition. That is why do while loop is also called as what? It is an entry control statement or exit control statement?
Exit control
Exit
statement,
control
ma'am.
statement. Okay. You may get the question. If even the condition goes wrong, which type of looping will print one single statement, means it is none other than do while. Yes, we see here program here. So I have taken here what? Okay, same thing. But if I take I value as, like, I am taking as it as 0. So what happens here? I value is 1. So first it will be printing I value as 1. Okay. After printing that, you think there is no I plus plus here. For your understanding, girls, for your better understanding. So print of I is done. Now I came for where? I have come to condition. So 1 is less than or equal to 0. Condition is true or false here?
False, ma'am.
False, ma'am.
False. Yes, it is false. By that time it has printed I value or not?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, means I told you at least one single statement. You could relevant train example is right for this. Means
Yes, ma'am.
at least one value we have printed. That means what? One single statement are you have printed in the do while. But that thing will not be happen when we are talking about while. Okay. Hope everyone understood this. We will move to the next thing is for loop. Okay, for loop is used to execute a state of same while loop, for loop, do while are the same thing, but little changes made in the syntax. When we are talking about for loop, here we are going to get three conditions, three things we are going to mean. For loop, how many things it contains? Three. Okay, now what are those? Once you were asked in workshop, you people were unable to answer. Now you people can do this. First, what I do? I initialize that. What is the first thing? Under for loop, how many statements we are getting? Three statements. So for loop means why I am calling it as a statement means it is going to terminate with a semicolon here. Under for loop, it is going to end what? It is going to divide with a semicolon. Okay, and here one semicolon, here one semicolon. Under for loop, how many statements we have? Three statements. Okay, three statements. What are those? Initialization, condition, increment or
Condition,
decrement.
increment.
Okay. Yes, here again as usual, one single statement means no writing of open and close brace. But if you are writing more than one statement, then it is necessary to write open and close brace, and everything follow the same. And here, first one is what initialization means. We will go with the program. So initialization will be like this. I equal to 0 I can take. I equal to 10 I can take. I equal to 1 depends upon my requirement. First I will be initializing the value. Second is what? Condition. Condition means what? I less than or equal to 10. I greater than or equal to 10. Whatever conditions you know na, like that. After that I could use instead of increment or decrement operator. Okay, now how many types of statements are there in for loop? There are three statements. What are those? Initialization, come again with me. Everyone come with me. Initialization,
Condition, condition,
condition, increment or
increment,
decrement. Okay,
decrement.
so here I have taken here value, same program what I have told you earlier. I want to print numbers from 1 to 10. So 1 to 10 means what? Here I have taken I value as what? 0. 1 I take. Okay, I value 1 I have taken. So I have taken as 1. Now what I have to do? 1 is less than or equal to 10. Condition is true or false?
Yeah.
Yes, once the condition is true, it will not move to the next increment part. Here, it's a noticing factor, everyone here. I value is 1. First initialize, it will check the value. What is the initialized value? Okay, fine. I is assigned as 1. So, 1 is less than or equal to 10. Condition is true. Once the condition is true, it will enter into the for loop. After printing that, then it will increment this. Please everyone make a note of it here. Okay, so I value 1. 1 is less than or equal to 10. Condition is true or false here?
Yeah.
Condition is true. Once it is true, printf I means what is the I value present it is holding? It is
One.
holding 1. 1 will be printed. Now it will increment I value. I becomes now, instead of 1, it is going to be 2. Clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, 2 is less than or equal to 10. Condition is true. It is going to be displayed. Printf percentage d means 2. Like that till the condition goes wrong, it keeps on increasing. Once I reach it, I value has reached to 11. 11 is less than or equal to 10. Condition is true or false here?
False, ma'am.
False. Once the condition is false, it will be totally coming out of the for loop. It returns 0 and our program terminates. Is there any doubt here?
No, ma'am.
Everyone, please.
No, ma'am.
No, very good. Yesterday, I just you guys messaged me. You have doubt in the assignment, when we are incrementing values, increment or decrement. There you got doubts. How many of you hold doubt in that? Everyone understood the assignment questions? Need to explain it again?
Explain, ma'am.
Says explain. Okay, fine. I'll explain. So only those. Wait, let me tell. Okay, here this is the program you got out, right? So int x equal to 4, y comma z, y equal to minus minus x is one statement, z equal to what? Z equal to x minus minus. Okay, now I have to display printf. What I need to display? Percentage d, percentage d, percentile d, comma, what, x comma y comma z. So what will be the output for this program? What will be the output?
2, 3, 4.
Yes,
2, 3, 4.
Neha, I cannot get your
5
voice.
and 4.
5 and 4, three variables I want to display. So I have taken please, x
Ma'am.
value is what? 4. X value is how much? 4. So when it is 4, y means what? Y I have given as minus minus x. It is a pre-decrement operator. What operator it is? Pre-decrement, right? Means what?
Yes, ma'am.
Minus minus means what? First only I am going to decrement the value. So y becomes now what? 4 minus 1. Immediately I am going to minus 1 from the 4 because x value is holding 4. 4 minus 1 is how much?
Ma'am.
3, right? So how much it is holding now? Y is holding
No,
3. Is there any doubt here?
no,
No. Z means what? Z also it displays 3. Why? Because ఎందుకంటే మీకు ఇక్కడే డౌట్ వస్తుంది. ఒకటి ఇది అర్థమైందంటే నెక్స్ట్ అర్థమవుతుంది. బికాస్ జెడ్ ఎప్పుడైతే ఎక్స్ వాల్యూని చూస్తుందో ప్రెసెంట్ ఇక్కడ ఎక్స్ ఎంత ఉంది? ఫస్ట్ వై స్టేట్మెంట్ లో 3 ఉంది కదా, 3ని ముందు రీడ్ చేసేస్తుంది. జెడ్ విచ్ ఎవర్ ద వాల్యూ ఎక్స్ ఈస్ హోల్డింగ్ దట్ ఇట్ యాక్సెప్ట్స్. జెడ్ బికమ్స్ నౌ 3. ఆఫ్టర్ దట్ లేటర్ ఒక్కసారి రీడ్ చేసిన తర్వాత మళ్ళా ఎక్స్ పోస్ట్ డిక్రిమెంట్ మీన్స్ లేటర్ ఇట్ ఈస్ గోయింగ్ టు బి డిక్రిమెంటెడ్. Got it clear? So means what? Z also going to take the value of how much now? Z also will take the value of 3. X, Y3, Z3. But what will be the value of X now? X will be?
ma'am, Z will take the value of x equals to 4 or y value
See
will
here. X will be now means what? Y equal to minus minus X means earlier at the beginning X is holding 4. Okay,
yes,
when x is holding 4, I have given here y equal to minus minus x. Means what? X value now what has become? X value has become 3. Okay now. So y, but I have assigned decrement value to y. So y is holding 3 and x also holds the 3 value only. Understood now? X is also holding 3. X also changes, right? I am doing operation only for x. But I am assigning x operation to x value to y. Okay? Yes? What, Neha?
ma'am, Z value I'm not getting, ma'am.
Z value means what? Mean Z లో ఏమైతుంది? X లో ఎంత ఉంది? 3 ఉంది. 3 మైనస్ మైనస్ అంటే ఇక్కడ ఏమైతుందంటే ప్రీ ఇంక్రిమెంట్ ఆ డిక్రిమెంట్ అంటే ముందు యాడ్ అన్న సబ్ట్రాక్ట్ అన్న చేస్తుంది. కానీ పోస్ట్ అంటే ఏంటి అంటే విచ్ ఎవర్ ద వాల్యూ ఇట్ ఈస్ హోల్డెడ్ దట్ ఇట్ ఈస్ గోయింగ్ టు యాక్సెప్ట్ ఫస్ట్. ఇప్పుడు ఎక్స్ కి ఎంత ఉంది? వాల్యూ 3 ఉంది. ఆ 3ని తీసేసుకుంటుంది జెడ్, తర్వాత డిక్రిమెంట్ దట్ ఈస్ డిఫరెంట్. ఓకేనా? జెడ్ కి ఏం తీసుకుంటుంది? ఎక్స్ ఈజ్ ఈక్వల్ టు 3 ఉంది, జెడ్ ఈక్వల్ టు 3. ఆఫ్టర్ టేకింగ్ దిస్ వాల్యూ నౌ పోస్ట్ కాబట్టి తర్వాత ఎక్స్ ఏమైతుంది? ఒకటి డిక్రిమెంట్ అవుతుంది. నౌ ఎక్స్ ఈస్ టేకింగ్ వాల్యూ 2. 3 minus 1 is 2. Present x is holding 2 now. అర్థమవుతుందా?
Yes, ma'am.
Everyone please. That's why you got this doubt. Same thing for all the things. Okay na? First x will be 4. I am doing self, like self increment, self decrement. It is done only for x. But x all the time it keeps on changing. But this changes I am assigning to the different variables. That is the only thing here. Understood everyone?
Yes, ma'am.
I think this was the doubt posted by final year. Like Manaja, are you there here? అర్థమైందా మనజ ఇప్పుడు?
Ma'am, y value is 3 and z value is 2, then x value is
Yes.
output, ma'am.
I'm not
output
get
of this
output.
output, ma'am, y value is 3, z value is 2, and x value will be not 4, ma'am. It will be something else.
In output, it has shown like no. It will be 332. You want me to explain again?
No, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. So present x ఎంత ఉంది? 4 ఉంది కదా? 4 ఉంది. Shall I go in Telugu? Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
ఎస్. సో ప్రెసెంట్ ఎక్స్ ఎంత హోల్డ్ చేసుకుంటుంది? 4 వాల్యూ హోల్డ్ చేసుకుంటుంది. హోల్డ్ చేసుకున్నప్పుడు ఏమైతుందంటే ఆ 4 అట్లానే ఉంటది. ఎక్స్ కి ఏమైతుందంటే ఎక్స్ నే కదా, నేను ఎక్స్ పైనే అన్ని ఆపరేషన్ చేస్తున్నాను. ఎక్స్ కి నేను ఒకసారి ప్రీ ఇంక్రిమెంట్ ప్రీ డిక్రిమెంట్ చేస్తున్నాను, ఎక్స్ కి నేను పోస్ట్ డిక్రిమెంట్ చేస్తున్నాను. కాకపోతే ఈ డిక్రిమెంట్ పోస్ట్ డిక్రిమెంట్ ప్రీ డిక్రిమెంట్ అనేది నేను వేరే వాల్యూస్ కి ఇచ్చాను. వైకి ఏమో ప్రీ డిక్రిమెంట్ ఇచ్చాను, జెడ్ కి ఏమో ఏమి ఇచ్చాను? పోస్ట్ డిక్రిమెంట్. ఆల్ ద టైమ్ దేని వాల్యూ చేంజ్ అయితే వస్తుంది? ఎక్స్ వాల్యూ. ఎక్స్ ప్రెసెంట్ 4 ఉంటది, కానీ దాని మీదే ఆపరేషన్ చేస్తున్నాం కాబట్టి ఎక్స్ వాల్యూ చేంజ్ అయితే వస్తుంది. క్లియర్? ఓకేనా? ఇప్పుడు వైకి ఏమి ఇచ్చాను నేను? మైనస్ ఎక్స్ ఇచ్చాను. అంటే ఏమని? ఫస్ట్ అది ఆపరేషన్ చేస్తుంది. ఫస్ట్ ఏం చేస్తుంది? ఫస్ట్ డిక్రిమెంట్ అవుతుంది. సో వై ఎక్స్ వాల్యూ ఎంత ఉంది? 4 ఉంది. సో 4 ప్రీ డిక్రిమెంట్ అంటే ఏంటి? ముందే సపరేట్ చేసేస్తుంది, 1 ముందే చేసేస్తుంది. సో 4 - 1 అవుతుంది. అప్పుడు ఎక్స్ ఏమైతుంది? 3 అవుతుంది. ఎక్స్ వాల్యూ ఏం హోల్డ్ చేసుకుంటుంది? 3 హోల్డ్ చేసుకుంటుంది. ఎక్స్ సెల్ఫ్ గా 3 అయిపోతుంది. ఆ మైనస్ ఎక్స్ ని దేనికి నేను అసైన్ చేశాను? వైకే కదా.
Yes, ma'am.
అప్పుడు వై వాల్యూ 3 అవుతుందా కాదా? అవుతుంది
Yes,
కదా, 3 అవుతుంది. మళ్ళీ నేను జెడ్కి వస్తాను. జెడ్కి వచ్చిన తర్వాత ఇక్కడ ఏముందంటే ఎక్స్ మైనస్ ఉంది. ఎక్స్ మైనస్ అంటే ప్రెసెంట్ ఎక్స్ ఎంత హోల్డ్ చేసుకుంటుంది? ఎక్స్ ఎంత ఉంది? ఎక్స్ లో 3 ఉంది కదా, 3 ఉంది. సో జెడ్ ఏం చేస్తుంది అంటే ఎక్స్ లో ఏమైతే ఉందో కరెంట్ వాల్యూ దాన్ని ఇమీడియట్ గా తీసేసుకుంటుంది, 3 ఉంటుంది. ఇప్పుడు ఎక్స్ తర్వాత ఏం చేయాలి? ఎక్స్ ఆపరేషన్ ఏంటి? జెడ్ కి కావాల్సింది తీసేసుకుంటుంది, కానీ ఎక్స్ పోస్ట్ డిక్రిమెంట్ కదా. ఓకే, నా టాస్క్ ఇంకా ఉంది, నేను ఇంకా ఒక వాల్యూని డిక్రిమెంట్ నేను డిక్రీజ్ చేసుకోవాలని ఎక్స్ కి సెల్ఫ్ డిక్రిమెంట్. ఆ టైంకి జెడ్ అయిపోతుంది. జెడ్ టాస్క్ ఫినిష్. జెడ్ ఎక్స్ వాల్యూనే చూసుకుంటుంది. ఎక్స్ మైనస్ అంటే ఎక్స్ కి రిలేటెడ్, అది జెడ్ కి నో వేర్ ఇట్ ఈస్ రిలేటెడ్. సో ఇప్పుడు జెడ్ ఏమైతుంది? 3 అవుతుంది. ఎక్స్ వాల్యూ బికమ్ 3 ఉంటుంది. మైనస్ తర్వాత చేసుకుంటుంది కదా. 3 మైనస్ మీన్స్ వాట్? 3 - 1 is how much? 2. That's why we get as x value is, okay fine, x value is 2, z value is, y value is 3, z value is 3. Okay, is there any doubt here? Output em వస్తుంది మనకి 2 3 3. ఓకేనా? Understood everyone?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, very good. What, Manaja? Now you understood? Similarly, have to do the next two also. Hope everyone understood today's class. Tomorrow we will start with arrays concept. Okay? Sorry, break and jumping. Yes?
Ma'am, explain increment also, ma'am. 3 and 2.
Increment kuda same ante kada. Suppose same program ni nenu, where I have written here. So here what I am going to do? Plus x. Okay? Here em chestunnanu? Plus. మీరే చెప్పండి. ఇప్పుడు x ఎంత హోల్డ్ చేసుకుంటుంది ప్రెసెంట్?
4, ma'am.
4. సో ఇక్కడ ప్రీ ఇంక్రిమెంట్ ఉందా, పోస్ట్ ఇంక్రిమెంట్ ఉందా? x నేను దేనికి అసైన్ చేశాను? y = x అన్నాను. సో ప్లస్ x అంటే ఏమైతుంది? ఫస్ట్ x వాల్యూ ఇంక్రిమెంట్ అవుతుంది. మీన్స్ వాట్? 1 + 4 is how much?
5, ma'am.
5. సో y వాల్యూ ఎంత రిటర్న్ చేస్తుంది? 5 రిటర్న్ చేస్తుంది.
5, ma'am.
సో ప్రెసెంట్ x ఎంత హోల్డ్ చేసుకుంటుంది? x వాల్యూ కూడా చేంజ్ అవుతుంది కదా. y కి 5 ఇచ్చింది, x కూడా సెల్ఫ్ ఇంక్రిమెంట్ చేసుకుంది, 5 అయింది. సో z దగ్గర వచ్చేటప్పటికి x కి ఎంత ఉంది? x వాల్యూ ఎంత ఉంది?
5, ma'am.
5 ఉంది. సో 5 రీడ్ చేస్తుంది. తర్వాత z x వాల్యూ తీసేసుకుంటుంది. మళ్ళీ నెక్స్ట్ టాస్క్ x ఇంక్రిమెంట్ చేసుకోవాలి కదా. ఆఫ్టర్ ఎగ్జిక్యూట్ రీడింగ్ వాల్యూ అయిన తర్వాత z కి ఇచ్చిన తర్వాత x did not finish a task, మళ్ళీ అది తనను తను ఇంక్రిమెంట్ చేసుకోవాలి. సో నౌ x వాల్యూ becomes 6 now. ఓకే?
Okay, ma'am.
Everyone understood now?
Yes, ma'am.
ఓకేనా, ఏదైతే ప్రెసెంట్ హోల్డ్ ప్రీ డిక్రిమెంట్ అదే ఇక్కడ నేను z కి ఇన్స్టెడ్ ఆఫ్ ప్లస్ ప్లస్ ఎక్స్ ప్లస్ ప్లస్ ఇఫ్ ఐ గివ్ ప్లస్ ప్లస్ ఎక్స్ z వాల్యూ విల్ బి వాట్ నౌ 6. ఓకే, అర్థమైందా?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
ముందే ఇంక్రిమెంట్ అవుతుంది, ఇక్కడ ఎక్స్ లేదు, ఫస్ట్ అది జెడ్ ఎక్స్ తీసుకోవట్లేదు. ఓకే, ఇచ్చిన దానికి ముందే ఇంక్రిమెంట్ అవుతుంది. ఎక్స్ ప్లస్ ప్లస్ అయితేనే వాట్ ఎవర్ ద వాల్యూ హోల్డెడ్ బై ఎక్స్ విల్ బి టేకెన్, లేటర్ ఎక్స్ సెల్ఫ్ ఇంక్రిమెంట్ అవుతుంది. ఓకేనా?
Yes, ma'am.
Hope everyone understood.
ma'am.
No doubts. Okay.
No, ma'am.
Yes, very good. Shall we wind up the class?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, yes. You can. I think madam has shared you the attendance link also. You can go.
Thank you, ma'am.
Yeah, most welcome.
Thank you, ma'am.
Yeah, most welcome. Good night. Prabha, are you there, Prabha? Okay, fine. You can leave the class, girls.